This is Audiotree Live, and today is Friday, September 2nd, 2016, and we're really excited to have Morningsiders in the studio with us today. Whenever you guys are ready, we'd love to hear your first song. Audiotree Live, and we're excited to have Morningsiders here in the studio with us today. So you guys came here all the way from New York City. What brought you to the Big Apple, and what are the things you like about living in New York, and what are the things you don't like about living in New York?
Well, a group of us met at Columbia. We went to school together. We kind of played a lot of frat parties, Mardi Gras parties, birthday parties, things like that around campus. And when we graduated, we kind of regrouped, and we've been in this lineup for about 2 years now. But yeah, it didn't make it too far.
Yeah. Do you guys, do you like living big city life? And do you have cars, or do you guys get around on the train for the most part? I'm sure New Yorkers don't really have cars.
I think we borrow cars when we need cars.
Yeah.
I'm 25. I just learned to drive.
Really?
Actually, I'm 25 in 3 days. I'm still 24. But
happy birthday.
Subtle.
Thank you.
Subtle.
Yeah, and it took me until I was 24 and almost 25 to actually drive.
Is
But
that because are you originally from New York?
I'm from New York, yeah.
Oh, okay. No
But
way.
you don't need a car in New York.
Yeah, that's a very interesting fact. So yeah, you don't need one. So like, why would you get a license if you're just
Exactly.
gonna get around on the train?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you
Well,
guys
if you're in
can.
a band, yeah. If you're in a band, you probably should
Yeah,
get one.
Yeah, you drive the tour bus.
true.
Just take the subway to Chicago.
Yeah,
That's how we got here.
you could take a train.
I tried to take a cab, but he was like, no, it's,
Oh my
can't
God.
take it.
$500 later.
At least.
That's funny. Are you guys all originally from New York, or where are you originally from? Like,
I'm from Houston, Texas, yeah.
oh,
And I
that's
moved
far
to New York
away.
when I was 16.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you've been there for a bit.
Yeah. Oh my God, so long.
So we have Houston, we have Albuquerque, New Mexico. David, you're from China. I'm from California. Reed's the only resident.
Yeah, I'm the only resident.
Generally China.
Reed's
You-
or David's parents own China.
They own
They've taken over.
Oh, we
Oh,
can't,
man.
can't talk about that.
Important people. You don't want to delve into that.
What have you done, Cody?
That's super cool. When did you move to the States?
So I was actually born in Salt Lake City, and I moved to China
Oh.
when I was 5 or 6, and then I moved back to the States to New York, like 6 years ago.
Cool. Awesome factoid. I was gonna say you're all from far away, and then you're like, oh yeah, David's from China. That's far.
So far.
Cool. Well, we'll touch base on that later. I would love to hear another song if you guys are ready. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
How's the banjo doing?
Is that bearable, guys? Honey, hold me close, hold me with both arms, tell me it's alright. Sing me that song I love. Honey, I'm a mess. It's only been 3 days. I'm trying not to stress. Singing that song we love. I'm gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you, dear. I'm gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you, honey. Please come home. I can't sleep through the night, and I don't do well alone. Singing that song we love. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you, dear. I'm gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you. Gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you, dear. Gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you. Gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe without you, dear. I'm gonna hold my breath until you're here, 'cause I can't breathe
Audiotree Live, and we're here in the studio with Morningsiders. These guys are currently on tour. Their next stops, well, they're stopping in Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and they're playing in their hometown in New York City at the Rough Trade on the 7th. So definitely check them out. And we'd love to hear some more banjo if you guys want to jump into your next song.
Careful what you wish for. Lucianne, I'm down on the floor. I'm not asking for much more than your hand. Lucianne, I'm running out of steam, and it's starting to seem like I'm your man. Lucianne, won't you come back to me? Won't you come home? Lucianne, don't you think we could live in the last hour of Sunday morning? Lucianne, your friends kind of suck, and I don't give a fuck what they say. Lucianne, let's go for a walk. You know they're gonna talk anyway. Lucianne, won't you come back to me? Won't you come home? Lucianne, don't you think we could live in the last hour of Sunday morning? Lucianne, won't you come back to me? Won't you come home? Lucianne, don't you think we could live in the last hour of Sunday morning? Oh no, Lucianne, won't you come back to me? Oh, won't you come home? Lucianne, don't you think we could live in the last hour of Sunday morning? Oh no. Lucianne, I think we could live in the last hour of Sunday morning.
This is Audiotree Live, and we are in the studio with Morningsiders today, all the way from New York City. I know what you're thinking. You're like, where did you get that super rad jean jacket with the chickens on it? Check it out. I don't know if you can see the chickens. But the band here was kind enough to lend me this jacket for the interview today. Remind me, how did you acquire this jacket again?
Well, we brought it for emergencies, in case you needed it.
Of course.
But a friend of the amazing Dean Stevens, he's an amazing musician and storyteller from Boston, and he goes to Central America and brings back coffee and embroidered shirts and all this stuff. And
Super cool.
And all the proceeds go to the women. He brings these and they embroider, and all the proceeds go to them. So
Aw.
he's
So
kind of like our, I don't know, folk Santa Claus godfather.
folk Santa Claus, I
Guy.
like that. It's a good
Yeah.
deed. It's got a hood and everything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you get caught in the rain. You're in Chicago, you never know. The weather's
It,
unpredictable.
it looks like a rain jacket. I think it would be useless though, right?
Yeah, I don't think rain and denim really work well together.
Bring
but
fi.
That's super cool. You guys have been on the road for a while now. We were talking about how you keep busy on the road, aside from social media and stuff. And instead of being on your phones, you guys are actually avid readers, you said, which is really cool and rare to find nowadays, I would say. People don't read as much as they used to, at least not books.
Yeah, well, people don't drive 13 hours though.
That's
generally,
true.
So.
Yeah, you got to keep busy. You guys have any like favorite books or books that you're reading right now?
Man, I just finished Neil Stephenson's book, Seven Eves, which is basically like what would happen if the moon exploded. And then it's like 800 pages of that. It was excellent.
Yeah, that's really interesting. 800 pages on what would happen if the moon exploded?
Right.
I guess.
More or less.
Yeah.
There's some nuance to it, but not that much. You know, you just got to
Right.
picture that.
The options are endless, you know, if they can fill those pages. That's cool. Any of you guys reading anything good right now?
I actually just started. It's Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States.
What?
And,
Whoa.
yeah, it's pretty wild. It like sort of depresses me, but
Yeah.
it's also, I don't know, it makes me
Yeah.
like a little infuriated and sad, but it's really well written, and like I'm really glad to be reading it. So
Well, you started on Vietnam, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of a
Yeah,
hard
that's
entry
pretty
point.
depressing.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, the facts are depressing sometimes. There's good ones too, but yeah, you got to stay informed. So do you typically read more factual stuff than versus like fiction?
not really. Maybe that's why I just don't know the fact. Actually, my girlfriend, I told her I was reading this, and she said, maybe it was a quote or something, but she was like, yeah, if you don't know if you're proud of your country's history, then you don't know enough of it, or something like that. And
Whoa.
so,
Everyone's like deep.
Real.
That's deep, but also really depressing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
there's
that's where my head's at these days.
Deep pressing.
deep pressing, you guys. New word of the day.
David has been pretty quiet recently.
Yeah, that's what he's been
I'm
up to.
staring at this.
Yeah, you're keeping it from them.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, keep reading. I mean, it's definitely, you know, something I should do more of as well, you know, at least fiction anyways. But would you guys like to play another song?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Cool.
All right, guys. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. I could have been a singer, but it wasn't for me. Sat down with a pretty girl, tried to tell her exactly what I thought she'd wanna hear, but she didn't wanna hear from me. Said you don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. I could have been a singer, but it wasn't my choice. Couldn't keep a rhythm, couldn't find my voice. And when I tried out for the church choir, and they down said to me, said you don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so honey. Gotta go find more. You can't make no music if you don't make no money. You can't make no music if you don't make no money. No, no. You can't make no music if you don't make no money. You can't make no music if you don't make no money. If you can't make art, go make money. Can't make art, better go make dough. Can't make art, better go make money. How that is so, honey, gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so, honey, gotta go find more. Don't sing your song too loud, little boy, no, no. Don't let your feelings show. Don't got money, all that is so loud, that is so, honey, gotta go find more. This is Audiotree Live, and we're here with Morningsiders in the studio with us today. Before we jump into your next track, that was so cool that you were able to, like, it sounded like a full band was playing, but three of you were clapping the whole time. Like, what was the songwriting process like for that? Were you guys like, let's just ditch the instruments? I think we were listening to Tom Waits for a sec, and there was this band we were following around, Red, Wanting Blue, who are amazing, and Scott, their singer, does this incredible Tom Waits cover. And yeah, I don't know, Cody and I were goofing around one day, and I thought it would be good to simplify.
Cool. It must be nice. It's a good way to break up the live set, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. It definitely worked for me, that's for sure. Whenever you're ready, we'd love to hear your next song.
I was sitting in the rain with my hands in my pockets. I had my head in the clouds, it was thundering away. I'm a mount to feed, and I'm looking for forgiveness. Yeah, I'm a mount to feed, and I'm running out of things to say. Right along, chase away the baby blues. Somewhere along the way, we lost our shoes. Run right along, we got everything we need. Are we there yet? Or somewhere in between? As I was saying, it was raining, time to hurry up and wait now. And I keep praying I can tough it out if somebody shows me the way. Yeah, I'm a mount to feed, and I'm looking for forgiveness. Yeah, I'm a mount to feed, can I get a little grace? Run right along, chase away the baby blues. Somewhere along the way, we lost our shoes. Run right along, we got everything we need. Are we there yet? Or somewhere in between? Run right along, chase away the baby blues. Somewhere along the way, we lost our shoes. Run right along, we got everything we need. Are we there yet?
This is Audiotree Live, and we have Morningsiders with us today. You guys are killing it. I love your songs. This is hilarious. So you guys have this thing where you pretend like you're really good at Ultimate Frisbee, and you challenge other bands when you're on tour at Ultimate Frisbee games.
Well, I think Cody really thinks we're good, right?
I'm the activity liaison for the group.
Self-appointed.
Self-appointed, divine right. Yeah, no one has challenged us to date.
Yeah.
So
Well, the thing is, we put on this really strong face with all the bands we travel around with, and like challenge them so aggressively to Ultimate Frisbee.
they're just
Yeah.
intimidated.
Yeah. So far, we haven't lost a single one.
This is not to say that we don't try to be good. I mean, we have a very strict regimen of 10 minutes a day at gas stations when we're on tour. And
Okay.
so, we try our best. And one day we wish to be a traveling Ultimate Frisbee team.
We heard you're pretty good, though.
I am pretty good. It's been a while. I'm rusty, but
You're
I played, yeah, like years. I played competitively in college though. So when I heard that about you guys, I was super interested, and I was like,
Right.
oh, so
Let's get an Audiotree match versus
yeah,
Morningsiders.
let's do it. The whole Audiotree team. I'm gonna volunteer the whole team.
I don't think we've
Yeah, that's-
emphasized enough though how bad we actually
We've
are.
thrown
on this year.
3 or 4 on
Like
top
we put
of
all of our
rest
energy
stops.
towards the front.
Also, these cameramen look terrifying. So
I know. I'm leaving after this. Well, I don't know. Your intimidation technique isn't really working on me, you guys. I feel like
You're gonna
I
take us
mean-
up.
well, you have the inside scoop.
that's true. I know. But you're practicing, so you never know. Do you ever get like, do people get weirded out by you guys tossing frisbees around at gas stations, or do you hit cars or anything by accident?
We hit cars all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit. One time we hit the window of the landlord of the place we were staying
Is this safe to
at
tell
like
on
2 a.m. or something, like pretty late.
Ooh.
And there was this like witch hunt in the building the next morning because he thought it was like Airbnb guests or something.
Yeah.
And he sent out like
Oh.
a snarky building-wide email, and then the people who he accused got real mad, and
Yeah.
so we had to get out of town pretty fast.
Nevertheless, I think we're still going to add frisbees to our merchandise lineup.
Right.
Oh,
so that
that's
when
a
we
great
lose them-
idea.
Would you buy a frisbee at a show?
Yeah, a Morningsiders frisbee. That would be cool.
Only a
But
Morningsiders
only a Morningsiders
It'd
frisbee.
be weird if they were like official.
We'll make them white so that you can
Just
use them in
have
I
them
tournaments.
think we're
Yeah.
gonna get official like tournament style frisbees, right? Like the right weight and white and stuff. So you can.
bro.
You guys, that's super unique.
what a Frisbee
Nobody,
is.
I don't go to shows and like see frisbees, being sold. I feel like people would be more likely to buy that than a shirt or something.
Well, bands, it's tough being in a band these days. So we have to, sometimes we act like we think we are a t-shirt sales company.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Just making music
We
to
just
promote our
advertise
t-shirt
with-
sales.
With the music.
that's kind of what it's become almost, though. It's interesting you bring that up because it's like bands are more so brands than they are. Anything else, you got to sell the product first, and then after that, people will probably like delve into the music, But
Yeah.
That
yeah.
being said, we are recording an album. We just finished it, and we're looking for sponsors. So if you want if you want a
Listen
title
up,
or
everyone.
album,
Yeah. Call now. Toll free.
Call now, toll free, 1-800 Morningsiders. That's awesome. So, is there a title to this new album that you're putting
oh
out?
no, we're looking for a sponsor.
No. That's the title.
That's the
actually.
title. Looking
Yeah.
for.
That's
Morningsiders.
No,
That's awesome.
we're all
Your
done
logo
recording.
here.
It's
Yeah.
still getting mixed, so
Cool.
we want to hear it first. But we're super excited. 2 of the songs that we just played, "Honey" and the second song, and also "Baby Blues," the song that we just played, are going to be on the
And
album.
the first song too.
And the first song too.
Mhm.
Wow, we're just giving it all away.
Yep.
Giving
And
it
this
away.
next song. Wow.
No, it's good. It's a preview.
And this next song.
Make people want to like pre-order the album. They'd be like, I heard that on Audiotree.
Right.
Cool. Do you know when you're set to release this album?
No, but
Before-
we want it as soon as we can. So
Yeah.
we're doing everything we can to just get music out there.
Well, I'm in line. I'll buy one.
Awesome. And a
Awesome.
frisbee.
And a frisbee, yes. Only paired up. Well, you have one more song left. We'd love to hear it whenever you guys are ready.
There's a price to pay. The main day is running through my veins. The main day, why won't you look at me? The main day, what else is there to see? Oh, it's all coming back. See best because I was a fool for loving her over you. And if I fall, I really hope you'll call me 'cause I'm not over you. Late night, can't always get your way. look at me, baby. Oh, what else is there to see? Oh, it's all coming back. Home is when I see best, because I was a fool for loving her. Ooh, for you. And if I fall, I really hope you'll count me, 'cause I'm not over you. Because I was a fool for loving her. Oh, for you. And if I fall, I really hope you'll count me, 'cause it's not over. I was a fool for loving her. Oh, for you. And if I fall, I really hope you'll count me, 'cause I'm not over you.
This is Audiotree Live. And we want to thank you guys for being here today. You guys were so much fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, good luck with the rest of your tour. Good
Yeah.
luck, drive safe. Thank you to the viewers for tuning in today, and thank you to our awesome crew for working their magic as always.
Thanks, guys.
Until next time.